Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm doing a little bit of late night. I was going to say late night Fortnite, but I'm not doing that right now. This is a little late night Pokemon Go. More like just driving and getting to my spot, a couple spots maybe, just checking. It's really late now. I was going to do a lot early today, but I had an incident earlier which kept me away from the game and all this other stuff. It actually took me out of my normal rotation for a good 3 hours. My dog ran off. I was working in the backyard, working on fixing a water pump for my koi pond, and as you can tell, my voice is a little hoarse. And I took my dog out for a walk, let him run around the yard, and suddenly, within like 10 minutes, he disappeared. So, next 3.5 hours, I was driving around trying to find him, and well, we eventually did find him. He actually wound up coming back to the house. I don't know where he was or where he went to. I wound up finding locations where he was found, like several blocks down. He kept on going to a particular direction, so I had to do a kind of like a square pattern to try to find him. You know, going block by block, and it was starting to get darker and darker. I'm like, man, if I don't find him when it gets like really dark, I'm gonna be in trouble. So yeah, and it was just about getting dark when I got a call saying that he came back. Just per chance, opening up the back door, or not back door, back window, and it's been this. Yeah, got it. Good. Back. There's a window door kind of thing, and it just happens that he was scruffing around in the backyard, just out of nowhere. He was far away from the house, so he must like ran off and just came back. Because I did call for him a couple times. I came back home. I did call for him a couple times. I kept on calling him around, and I guess he just sniffed his way back. Man, those. It's going to be a good day for my voice to get back. Because I was shouting and calling him out. And I don't even should be talking on this thing here. Wow, that sounded horrible. I don't even need any sound effects to make my voice sound weird. Anyways, yeah, so I was delayed. I'm actually going to change up the channel a little bit, but I got delayed because I'm trying to find out a couple things. Before I know you guys are about ready to do Community Day out in Sweden, I believe. Well, wait a minute, it's 4, 9. Yeah, I guess you could have Community Day there. So I know that some are just about ready to have Belgium Community Day, and I believe some out in Australia already had some. I heard that the spawn rate wasn't as good. Unfortunate to hear about that. But yeah, post your shinies and all that, and see if you got a perfect Meldum. I got a pretty decent one that's lined up. I'll probably save that for the move set. It's like 87%, I think. I'm gonna try to shoot for 100, and maybe a couple shiny. Maybe one a shiny with the high IVs. But most important thing, which I will be able to get, is the candies, because that's actually the only one I haven't evolved. I was waiting for my Bagon to be gone. Be gone in the sense of, getting the evolution and all that stuff, because part of the reason why I don't have some of the Pokedex is not because I don't see them. It's because I've been waiting for a 2 to 3 multiplier evolution, as I've mentioned several times before, and I can't catch these right now because I'm on the road. It's okay, I've seen enough of them. Yeah, and basically, I've been waiting, patiently waiting for a evolution multiplier, because I still have 300 plus. My bag space is getting, like, I won't say dangerously full, but it's getting to the point where I'm like onesie-twosie trading just to clear it out, and it's kind of annoying. Do I turn here? No, but I turn here. I'm gotta get that spot. Because, yeah, okay. Between a dog running out, I was watching the show. I forget the name of it. I mentioned it previous stream. What is it? It's a presidential thing. Whoa. Okay, that's not something you see every day, but I'm gonna catch it. A wild Laron, really? I got enough candies. Let me see. I'm gonna park to catch this guy. It may not be high, but you know, you don't really see these every day. Yeah. Yeah, it's a show on Netflix called Designated Survivor. I've been watching that, and unfortunately, it's a show that's an hour long per episode. I'm already in season 2. It's actually a really good show. It has Kiefer Sutherland, who, if you may or may not know, but some of you avid TV watchers will recognize him from 24, and that's kind of why I watch him. Because in 24, he's always like working like anti-terrorist task force or something like that, and he's always trying to save the president, or president is corrupt, something like that, you know. But he's never been the president, and in this show, he actually is. So it's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek, like, well, he's finally got up to that position. Yeah, it's TV and all that, but you know, it's one of the things when you see someone rescue the president year after year after year, you're like, it's kind of good to see him get up there, kind of thing. And in true fashion, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it all. It's actually a decent show. It really is fast-paced. I will tell you that. It'll get you hooked. It kind of has a 24 feel to it without being 24. One thing I really liked about 24 was the events happen in real time, and it included commercials. So like when you watched it and you came back to it, and the amount of time the commercials passed, you would be caught up with the events that happened as like they happened. I thought it was really, and they really pushed the envelope in like what they showed tension wise. Like, oh wow, that's kind of cringy. You know, like, wow, I can't believe they actually show this kind of thing, but it was good entertainment. Actually, I wonder what's been going on with 24. I know that the Keith Sutherland hasn't been involved as much. He's on a run, I think. I don't know. I thought these guys were, oh, no. I was going to say I was not going to get that nose pass, but, no, actually, hold on. I will catch one just to see how many candies. But I'm just going to transfer it because I have if I don't have 100%, it's like a 98% or something ridiculous like that. So I'll have it for the next evolution, but in the meta, it's not going to be. Okay, I won't get rid of him yet. I'm really going to have to be picky on what I keep, as you can tell. Especially for community today, I'm going to need plenty of backspace. Already know I'm going to be transferring this guy. But this guy's good for practicing excellent curves. Has a big catch circle. So if you see nose pass, just use it for practice. See? I'm going to try it. I'm going to practice right now. Wait, almost. A little bit smaller. Easily attainable. Oh, again, another practice throw. That's how you got to look at it. Not quite. See, I like practicing on these guys because I don't care about catching them or not. Great throw. So they're good practice. These guys are let's just say there's a lot of flack about nose pass. I won't get into the. Let's see. I got 184 candy. Yeah, I got more than enough to evolve when they come out. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Well, wait a second. They're all there? No. Wait, that's... Oh, I know where that is. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Yeah, okay. I think I'll keep those right now. So I don't need to have that. So I hope your Gen 4 hunting is going good. Mine is going well, except for the past couple days. I'm doing other videos. And still trying to work on. I hope I can get at least a few special videos done. No, it's not Key West or Washington D.C. or anything like that. You know, a friend of mine said I should run for president this next election. And what's really, I'm talking about president of the United States. And oh, I say that and it catches. I wonder if that means something. No, it doesn't mean anything, except for timing. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. Any others? Of course. I don't really need. They really need to be able to fast forward these things. I'm tired of like having to wait, especially when I have this guy I need to catch. Binary. Don't need to worry about the. At this point, I'm just trying to get a high IV binary because I already have caught several. And why is this guy not throwing straight? All right, that was better. Binary. All right. Yeah. This is a type of hour where it's still dark, you can still drive around, but it's late enough where people could be driving around because they're getting to work early, which is why I chose it, but I don't really like this hour, per se. It just looks weird, you know, driving around. But hopefully things will work out with the updates to my channel. I was thinking of doing maybe some more YouTube hints and tips and tricks and such for like new editors, etc. Because there's a lot of little things I picked up along the way. Not anything with Adobe or anything like that. Just YouTube itself. There's a lot of things I found that could be helpful to new YouTubers. I just started my very first video, what do I do kind of thing. Geodude. Boing. Thanks for joining. You can, as you tell, 4:30 in the morning, and I'm out here catching Pokemon. Dedication has its rewards? Yeah, I got a lot of candy with it. Not as bad. My buddy has over 2,000 Geodude candies. I don't know why you say it. Good. I'm going to knock these guys out. It's going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All around the world. Feezy? Yeah. Feezy. Can't say that's just horrible. Smokey McPotterson. I've seen you around. You know, I'm not even going to use my special on that. Should be able to take him down quick. Yeah. That way I can use the special on this guy. Sometimes a delayed charge can work if you know who you're up against. And of course, yeah, see? Sometimes you time it just right. You see, if I would have used it, it would have taken a lot longer to go through this, to charge it up, and I would have taken more damage. So, that was actually very eventful gym takedown. I was expecting more of a challenge. Right, let me just put this guy in here. I should power him up a little bit more. I think I can a little bit. Can I? Oh man, yeah, he's been nerfed a little. That's surprising. I have been noticing an increase in spawns. I'm just gonna waste these. And second and third level evolutions out in the wild of a variety of kinds. And I think the possibility of a shiny Nidoqueen is still there. And since spawn rates of second and third level evolutions have increased, looks like have increased, you might be able to catch the shiny Nidoqueen still. All right, this guy, I don't really care. Although, really? I'll hold. I don't know. To hold on, to not to hold on. What does my backspace say? You know what? Actually, ha. All I need is just 40 more candies. One alert. I could use all that. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch these, but I got this gym. Maybe I can get rid of some things. No, not that. Not that. That. Recent. Alright, I definitely don't need... Actually, I don't really need that. Okay, let me just transfer it. Let me just double check this guy. If he's not 100%, I'm dumping him. Yeah, I'm getting rid of him. As you can tell, I have got plenty. I got candies galore on that guy, so I really don't need to worry about it. Let me just check this guy. I don't think. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to hold on to him. Let's see. This guy, nope. Get rid of him. Oh, that's an easy. Why got a weird reflection on that? I don't know. Oh, I just checked him. What am I doing? Let's see. Nope. Get rid of him. Yeah, I didn't check this pip up. That's why. Okay, I'm giving him gym charge. I mean, okay. What else can I do? Okay, can I do? Yeah, check out this guy. This was actually my very first Bidoof catch. Yeah, pretty high. This guy, I think I can get rid of, right? No, can't. Bidoof. What is this Snorlax? Yeah, okay, gonna transfer him just for the candies. Don't need him either. Yeah, I'm getting into like older territory here. I don't think I need to transfer anymore. All right, did I spend this? No, I did not. Okay, I didn't realize that. Now, I'm purposely keeping those Chanseys still unhealed because of the rollback. I'm expecting they're going to do another change, so I'll be able to figure that out. As I said, I'm going to give it 2 weeks. It's only been like a week or so. Maybe a little less than a week. Yeah, I don't know why my video output's low, but... Alright, moving on. Let's see if we can find something else. Let me just check. Someone's trying to do that. Yes, by the way, for YouTubers, this sub for sub thing, I don't know what you guys think about it. I mean, if you're a small YouTube channel, you only have like a few subs, and you just want to like grow a little bit, I guess you can do that. But really, the sub for sub thing is a band-aid. It's not even a band-aid. The sub for sub thing is an ego boost. So you ask for subs, and you sub in return, and you see your numbers go up, and like, oh, I feel better about myself. My channel's increasing. But is it really? Is your channel actually developing when you do that? No, because those subs, shiny chick, no. Oh, you're making it difficult for me to drive. I don't need that right now. What's that? What's that? I can't see it. No. No. It's not appearing here. Okay. Yes, I got it. Okay. What was I saying? Sub for sub. Is that good or not? In the long run, no, and I'll tell you why. Yes, you can sub to a channel, they'll sub to you, and your numbers will go up. But you will find, if you start doing this, that's a hollow victory. Because you get your sub, and your number will go up. But then at any given moment, they're just going to decide, well, I don't want to sub to you anymore, because they're not really following you. You know, they may watch your channel and take a look at it, give you a couple of views, but they don't really want your content. They may not. It may not even be related to what they like. I mean, if you like gaming and you want to do YouTube gaming, then join YouTube communities that do gaming. Like if you play Fortnite all the time, and you got some like yoga instructor subbing to your channel just because you add them for extra subs, they may stick around for a few days, but then they're going to go on and move something else. I mean, at the best is you hope that they'll forget and then you'll have a stale sub. That's the best thing. And then they'll stick around. The worst thing is they can start disliking and make comments and all that stuff, which is, that's typical YouTube. And also what's not good for you is if they say, they turn around like with a week later, like, I subbed to him for a little while, but I don't like his content because it's not whatever you're talking about. And they desubscribe. Now you may think, if you keep on doing that, you'll get it once or Tuesdays dropping off. That's not a big deal. But you gotta think long term. You gotta think metrics. You gotta think of statistical analysis and trending. If you have a bunch of subs that increase and decrease over time, it's not going to look good. You want your subscriber counts to always go up. You want the chart to always go up. You don't want to be like up and down like a sine wave, because the metrics are going to be so skewed that if you ever want to get monetized, your videos get monetized, it's not going to pull as much ad revenue. You always got to be working on your channel to make your content creative and interesting or informative. You got several avenues. You got shock value, like the Paul brothers and even Shane Dawson and these guys. Like surprising or controversial or something like that. Where you got dramatic event. You're dealing with drama. You're dealing with shock. You're dealing with yelling and complaining and all that stuff. Then you got relative content, like gaming. This person plays the game I like to play, but I don't really want to play it, or I'm not really good at it, so I'll watch this guy. You get a benefit of watching someone play a game without you having to play it yourself. Perfect example, Detroit. I think it's called Detroit No Human. I thought about that game. I didn't really want to buy it, but I watched PewDiePie play it because it looked interesting, and I enjoyed his playthrough of it. Now, would have I played through the same way as he did? No, of course not. I would have done things differently. But I got enjoyment out of the game. Is that legitimate content? That's up to the debate, because some may say, because he's doing a playthrough, the game company's not making money out of people wanting to play a game, and that's a good point, because like 100 people watch him play it means 100 people aren't paying for the game and they're not enjoying it. So it's one of those things. So you have shock value, then you have people playing it through. Then you have the DIYers on YouTube, where people want to know how to build a car. I'll just say that, for example. Well, they don't want to have to go search online to do it, which they can, but they may be visually benefit by actually watching someone do a thing versus just reading it. And that's perfectly acceptable. In fact, a lot of people learn that way. So there are a lot of those people that do it yourself. You know, they build this, they fix this, and they learn by watching YouTube videos to do that. So DIYers are our sub niche. Then you have the vloggers slash news types, where all they want to do is not drama. That's a separate thing, because drama gets into dealing with other YouTubers, and there is a subculture of you're only getting views and such by just creating or reacting to drama on YouTube. Now, I have done a little bit of that, but not because I'm trying to get into the drama or create drama. It's just there've been some important things lately that I've been posting on very popular channels that I feel I need to talk about. But that's just more of a that's where it gets into the next subculture, which is reactions. Reactions to movies, reactions to TV, reactions to YouTube, reactions or analysis of various things. It could be analysis of the news, of a thing, and that can even branch over into like products, like analyzing the Nintendo Switch and giving your opinion about that, or talking about 80s movies or TV shows, like your favorite TV show, like doing review analysis of a new TV show. Then you have the other side of YouTube where it's like beauty, health, beauty tips, fashion tips, exercise tips. So it's a various body, mind, and soul is what I call it, where you have a particular like makeup or shoes or gym etiquette, how to work out and build muscle, spiritual well-being, a finer inner peace, opening your third eye, working on chakra points. I know all these. Well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm an expert on these, but I know all these things, and I can create my own little sub channel about that as well. I won't get into it, but that's a genre of YouTube. Then you have the more like the more obscure ones, and I don't mean obscure in a sense that it's not as common, but as not as nationally known. Like if you talk to a general person about YouTube, they may or may not know this. Now, for instance, I'll give a prime example. A lot of people on YouTube and in the Reddit community and 4chan know about memes. So that's a very popular topic on YouTube. Specifically meme generation or meme reviews, etc. But if you ask a general person that may or may not know YouTube about memes, they may know of the concept, but they may not necessarily know of people that review memes. Versus the avid YouTube person, that personality or person that goes on there a lot, would know that. There's a difference. Like if you ask the common man who knows of YouTube but doesn't go on a lot, if they know about memes, they may know of the word, they may know that some exist, but you couldn't quote them. Then you have the true obscure, like dark webbers, where all they do is just go in the dark web and analyze and review it. Or and then you have the conspiracy theorists. I'm not going to say that. I don't mean in a negative way. I'm just using it as a title. You could say conspiracy enthusiast. It's conspiracy researcher, whatever. And that covers like the aliens, the Illuminatis, the government stuff, all that stuff. Is it legit? Is it not? I mean, you can pretty much ask that about anything on YouTube. Is anything on YouTube real? I will give you a definitive answer to that right now. Is anything on YouTube real? Yes. Is anything on YouTube fake? Yes. Does it matter? No, because you're entertained. Should it matter? Well, that's relative to the context of what you're watching. If you're watching Logan Paul and Jake Paul do their fake shenanigans, then no, it's just meant for entertainment. You should not take anything they do with a grain, with any grain of truth. In fact, anyone that does YouTube for shock value, you have to assume that it's theatrical and not real, even if they make it look real. Is there anything wrong with that? No. That's the whole point of entertaining, is to make something look real without it being real. Because if all those things truly happened, there'd be 1,000,001 lawsuits or criminal investigations, blah, blah. That's the whole point. Now, someone asked me off of YouTube, is Ice Poseidon real? Now, he's more on the Twitch thing on YouTube, so I'll have to kind of step away from answering that, because there's different statutes of what they allow on Twitch versus YouTube. I think he's trying to do content like everyone else. Is he benefiting from the whole in real life swatting and all such? Yeah. Is he asking for it, or is he pretending? I don't think so. But is he over dramatizing it and over exaggerating it? Yeah. But not because he's instigating it, because at times that can get very tiring, very annoying, because even when you're not filming, you get calls and such, and that can be a real pain, But he would do like what most people would do, is like, well, since the internet's screwing around with him, I might as well take advantage of it. And it's kind of like there's no such thing as bad publicity kind of thing, and he's taking reins of that. So yes and no. And someone else asked me, and the reason why I'm saying someone and not mentioning names is because of anonymity. I don't want to reveal anything. If they should stop watching the Jake Paul and Logan Paul, and if what they're talking about is true or not, or their personal reveal. I already mentioned this in my previous video, saying that there is some real feelings and real personality behind what they said, but with everything in YouTube, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Even the whole Shane Dawson thing, they're looking at it as, okay, I'm going to show them the more human side of me, and there's some legitimacy to that. But again, it's on YouTube. Should you not watch them? It's totally up to you. Am I going to watch them? I'm only going to watch a couple of those episodes of the whole Shane Jake Paul thing, but beyond that, no, I'm not really that interested in, unless they approach me to do something, which I seriously doubt that either of them are going to approach me in anything. I did make a video on the whole BetterHelp thing, and I just saw PewDiePie's video about BetterHelp. I wish he would contact me, because I did thorough research on that. But he did cover how he felt about that in a very good way. Not so much as a comprehensive review as I did, but enough to kind of stir people in a certain direction. The question was asked if it was a scam. It's still a question mark, because everything I saw, I won't rehash everything, but the long and the short of it is, there's way too much crap in the terms of service and the privacy for me to legitimately call it a therapeutic service. I don't care what they say that they are or not. No, I don't trust them. I will say that. I do not trust them. And someone did leave a comment, which I have to release, because I think it might be stuck in pending, about being a data mining service. I will agree to that. I will agree that it's definitely data mining for personal information, and that I do not tolerate on any level of any company. And I'm just going to drop something here clandestinely if I can. And I'm just going to put anything in here. I'll make it look like I'm just trying to go slowly because of all construction. Hopefully it kicked me out. I wanted to spin it. Dang it. There's still a lot of construction around that site, that's why. But I'm actually here for a legitimate reason too. So I'm not just driving around. Oh, it's windy. I like the wind. October in the wind is a nice thing. Some say spoopy. Is it spoopy? I like spoopy. I do. And I do it. Like having to drive around for 3 hours trying to find my dog and a little worried that I was going to find him. That was not fun. That's not a fun scare. That's more like it's an annoying thorn in my side scary. But these guys are not scary. Let's see if there's anything. Hey! I need another turtwig. More precisely, the candies. The candies are what I need for the turtwig. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. My voice is all weird as it is. Turtwig. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Community day. I'm going to film it. Priorities first. And all these, man, it's just not really conducive. I don't really like these guys. Where are the good spawns? Well, tomorrow is going to be an interesting community day because of Beldum for bag size. Beldum is going to be a pain to try to keep, but as well as it's going to be a struggle between Gen 4 and Beldum on bag space. Fortunately, I can transfer these. I may actually have to do this quest here, the execute slowpoke, just to free up backspace a little bit and to clear that out. I don't really want to do that because I won't. I'm definitely not going to waste an egg on that. And I have like 8 friends queued up, which I need to send messages to them to ultra friends. And I'm getting close to a couple best friends. So that's 700,000 plus another 400,000. But that is not immediate. The 700,000 is immediate. I just have to contact them because I want them all to throw down lucky eggs as well. Yeah, October 21st. Getting close to Halloween. I don't need this guy at all. And unless he's even if he's 100%, because I already have one waiting, 100% waiting for this guy. Now, if I get 100% of an Abra, that's a different story. If I get 100% Abra, then I'm transferring all of them and just saving up the candy for them. I think I would definitely have enough for evolution, right? Yeah, more than enough. Nope. That's the only reason why I'm catching these. And I realize I'm also behind on Pikachus. I was holding off on catching Pikachus, but I realized I need the badge. And this guy, Nick's worst enemy, Metapod, if you remember that video. He almost had to throw his 6 Mewtwo's against it. Metapod and Jim and almost lost. Right. But yeah, back to what I was saying before. Someone actually mentioned I should run for president of the United States, which I laugh because it's a silly thing. But what's really kind of reason why I'm coming back to that, it was really funny about it. There's this app called Anygram. It's like a international pen pal. It's a real thing where you can just talk to people. And I liked it. I should reinstall it. To be honest, I forgot about that. Yeah. So out of a joke, I posted like, you know, if I was going to run for president, here's what I'm going to stand by, and this is what my platform would be, because I have solutions to all the problems that we have: Medicare, Medicaid, the debt, military, you know, borders, all that stuff. And I gave out a concise report of what I would do, and I just say, you know, just give me like thumbs up or likes or whatever, see if you would vote. And now, it's not a big app, so there's not like a lot of people here. But I started getting hundreds to thousands, not hundreds of thousands because there weren't that many people, but hundreds to thousands of likes and upvotes or whatever you want to call them, saying that I should. It was like a poll. And I was like, what? And then I looked at who was in there. And this was even before Trump was even was even elected. This is before the even election, when it was being nominated or something like that. And 50% of the people were from all different countries, and the other 50% were from people in the United States. And like, why, and then when I saw Trump get in office, I'm not political. I'm not going to say it's going to be completely neutral when it comes to Trump. But I have that question, like, why are so many people saying that I should run despite the election not even being there? And you have choices. You have all these people running for office. Hillary, Trump, and then you have the Libertarian, and then you have the Green, and then you have all these different parties. But then why are they all saying that versus all these people? It didn't make any sense. And I would, the only party I could feasibly run for would be the Independent Party, because that's the only one to be aligned to my goals. But even if I ran, I would never get in office, because one real thing, I would want to fix the country, and the people in government don't want that. And I'm not saying, there's a lot of people in government that do want to fix the country that's broken. The country's not broken. That's one thing. And when they had the whole plan for, like, we're going to make America great again, I don't like that, because that's a very negative connotation. It's basically saying, well, we're going to make America great again because America sucks right now. So that's assuming America is bad and we're going to make it better. If anything, I would just change that to, we're going to make America better than it already is, to be more positive. But that wouldn't even be my platform. I'm just going to be, I don't have any catchphrase. Actually, I do have a catchphrase, but I'm going to hold back on saying that now, because I don't want this to be political. But I remember being in a restaurant, in a Japanese restaurant. I was just eating a meal, and this older couple were talking about finances, or no, they're talking about Social Security and all that such, and about the debt. And they're talking about how big the debt was and that it will never get fixed. And I just had to pipe up and say, hey, excuse me, I don't want to really interrupt, but I kind of overheard what you're saying. Were you saying that we could never solve the debt? And like, yeah, there's no way we could pay off this amount of money. And I told them, like, yeah, I could actually fix it in 2 weeks. And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, I could fix national debt in 2 weeks. And the guy looked at me like, yeah, okay, buddy, how? After 10 minutes of explaining him how much the debt is and how much it actually is, and what the reality of the situation is, and how I'd fix it, he looked at me like, why doesn't anybody do anything about this? If that's how easy it is, why doesn't anyone do it? And I looked at him and smiled. It's simple, because it's a leverage point. It's a political point. It has nothing to do with finances or impoverishedness or even the interest rate. It's a political leverage point that can always be used as a vehicle to manipulate the American people. And he's like, that's devious. And like, yeah, that's government. And it said, so you literally could fix the national debt in 2 weeks if you did what you did. Like, yeah. And he looked at me squarely, and I says, you should run for president. And it's the same thing I'll say you. They're like, yeah, I'll never get in office because I would want to fix that. And people would start looking at what I did, and they realize, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. We can't have that, because then the American people would start looking at what I did and would be calling for, hey, stop abusing the system, and it would unravel things. And he looked at me like, you know what? With what your plan is, you could actually solve the Medicare problem. Like, and I smiled like, yes, I would. And that's exactly point number 2, is universal health care would be funded by this. And he's like, you thought about that already? Like, yes, I have. And he's like, okay, what other, he kind of like gave me a look like, what other problem do you think we have here? And I looked at his collar and his knuckles and his shirt and everything like that. And I looked him square in the eyes, like, veteran support would be handled and covered completely. And he's like, how did you know I was going to think about how I was thinking about that? Well, it's one thing that's hardly been talked about, but is sorely needed, and would eliminate so many other issues, and also the whole veteran preference, because you wouldn't even have to worry about veteran preference anymore, because they would be covered. And he's like, well, you have my vote. But that was just, I just thought that you would be interested in that little conversation I had. It's weird. Like I'm on Pokemon Go, but I always wind up talking about all these tangents. I know no one's on the channel right now, but hopefully anybody that eventually watches it will get something interesting out of it. If you do, leave a comment. If you like my ramblings, please. If not, I understand. Just tell me, hey, just say, hey, shut up. I don't care about all this bull. I don't. I just want you to play, and I don't want to, like that's not going to make me stop by any means. I'm not a pushover either, but I will be a little more conscientious of my audience. Let me put it that way. All right. Do I need to do that? Yeah, I'll do that. Crinkle needs his drink. All right. All right. Yeah. No one's. Okay. I'm going to get my supplies, which just says water, really. Maybe I'll get more ice cream. I don't know. And then that's it for now. I've been streaming for 46 minutes. That's good. Anyways, I will produce other things. I've been kind of sluggish on that a little bit because of circumstances. But I will work on more. By the way, Mystic 7, great videos. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hit me up if you want to talk. I may not be as vocal on the Discord as I am, but my DMs are open. I do work and help with people, and I still want to have that beer with you if you want. But I will catch you later. I'll catch you guys later. Rack Stars, thank you for staying with me. I promise to have more interesting things in the very near future, as in like a couple days from now. If everything works out. I haven't said anything yet about it because I'm making some phone calls. I'm trying to reach out, but there's a few things I'm working on. And there's a couple new releases which I'm going to talk about as well. As I've been doing a couple, working on trying to do a couple collabs. Yeah, it's not a dirty word. It can be a cool thing. But check you guys out later. Catch them all.